The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A step-back shot here. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Them one on Castle.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And he banks in the layup. 7 points for LaMelo Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
San Antonio Ball.
San Antonio leading. Wembanyama down low. And it falls over the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Barrett penetrated.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. He has 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Miller surveying the floor. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside Williams. Banchero with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Banchero outside. Pocket 4. D2 from Ball. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. To Almanza. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hornets trail by 6. Ball from long range. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Here's the break. And that's an intentional foul.
R.J. Barrett. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Kicks it out to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
With the fadeaway. And again, the Hornets missing. Spurs leading by 6. Driving in. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Barrett. Inside. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Wembanyama down low. No good on that one. Out left to the wing. Williams with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Right side, Ball. 6 to shoot. A fader. Yep, that one goes in there.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Left side, ball. Back to Barrett. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller. Rebound by Williams.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Now, Banchero. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And take a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
For the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Suggs. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
It's tipped. The deep three from Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. Right side, Gonzalez. Driving the lane.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Suggs. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Over to the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Jump. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Tipped away. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Over in the corner, Portis. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Portis. Nifty move. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Thomas. Suggs. With the steal. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
A lean, wiry 6'8" Keegan Murray. He can defend and he can shoot it. He has the tools every team is looking for.
Suggs looking around. On the wing, Murray provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Hornets trail by 16. Out to the wing. Shoots a fader. Count the basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 6. Fires the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
A rebound by the Spurs. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Gonzalez's shot is off. Spurs leading by 17. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This has been good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Going inside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Jop. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Fires the 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. The tray. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
In the corner, Murray with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Murray's got 7 now in this quarter. Puts up a 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
.27 seconds left to play here in the half. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Hornets trail by 19. Outside Thomas. To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Murray outside. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Right side, Ball. Driving to the basket. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. San Antonio with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Right side, Ball. There's the pick. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Miller outside. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Miller's got 5 points so far.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Banchero. Out to Barrett. Fires for 3.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Miller. Here he goes. And it's Miller with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Banchero. Back to Barrett. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
No good with the triple.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Banchero outside. With the drive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio leading by 17. Got a piece of it. And here is Ball. He's got 7 to the left wing. This one for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Hornets shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 11.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Carroll looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Sent away with authority.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio leading by 21. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Barrett. And the layup falls. He's got 9.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Second team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Spurs passing it around. And an intentional foul right there.
Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. The 3 scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. From deep three-point land, a new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. They double-team Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. No good from outside. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. A 3 from Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Pass to Thomas. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The deep 3 from Murray. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Murray's got 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A three from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offense.